Hi guys, my name is Nina. If you want to see how I accomplish this sweat-proof makeup, keep on watching. Welcome back to my channel. It's been such a long time since I've sat here and filmed a video for you guys. Today's video is very special because it's going to incorporate how you can wear your makeup all day at school, and it's going to be sweat-proof. Without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start by priming the face. For this purpose, I only prime my face with anything. It could be any moisturizer you have, so I'm going to apply that all over my face to make sure my face is moisturized. So now what I'm doing is I'm applying the Fenty primer. I kind of do like a diamond method, kind of like, you see that, it's the diamond. And also I apply that all over my face. I do get oily on my T-zone a lot, so I tend to massage the product a lot into my face, making sure it gets everywhere. This step is very important. While my beauty blender is still dry, I'm going to apply a little bit of translucent powder on it, maybe blow it a little bit, and then just apply that on all the areas that I get oily a lot throughout the day. This will block any oil that are going to try to pop through my foundation and make my face look shiny, as we don't want that. I just like to use a paintbrush and just paint my face. As you can see, when I get to the area where I apply the powder, I do patting motions because I do not want to move the powder. And that's what we don't want. So again, on my chin, I'm patting it right there, on my nose, patting it, and patting motions again, don't forget. Very important step, just do patting motions. The next thing I like to do is let my foundation set and oxidize. If this is a foundation that oxidizes, it could go ahead and oxidize. It might get darker. Usually when the foundation oxidizes, they do get darker. So I like to let it on my face oxidize if that's a foundation that's going to oxidize. But otherwise, I love to leave the foundation on so it could oxidize. And while it does that, I do my brows, and I'll be right back. For the next step, I'm going to dive in right into contouring my face. I'm going to use the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation Stick. It's a multi-purpose foundation stick. You can contour with it, you can highlight, you can use it as a foundation. And I'm using the shade, I believe, 380, and I'm going to apply that right under my right here, so it stops where my brows line are, and then I'm going to apply some all around the sides of my face and under my jawline right here. To blend that in, I use the Real Techniques foundation. This is also a paintbrush. I love these paintbrushes because they're just amazing. So I'm going to blend it upwards. Make sure you blend it upwards into your cheeks. Beauty blender, I'm just going to carve my cheekbones, my contour. Next, I'm going to highlight my face. To highlight my face, I use the Colourpop concealers in dark 46. I also use a paintbrush to blend that in. Oh, and yes, you have to do patting motions because again we applied powder there because we don't want to move it. I'm just going to carry that all the way into my eye. Just blend that in right there. Now I'm just going to repeat the same step on the other side. And with whatever is left on my brush, I'm just going to do a straight line right in the middle of my face. A straight line here, and then one straight line here. The next step I'm going to do is use a small beauty blender to really blend everything in, and then again take a huge beauty blender and then blend everything in. And yes, do make sure that it's stepped. The purpose of using a damp beauty blender is to blend everything together and make it look seamless, and also it makes everything you're wearing feel so light, like almost like you're not wearing anything. So now I'm just going to apply a little bit of that Maybelline Super Stay Foundation onto my brush, and then just slowly draw a contour line. Blend that in using a beauty blender. I'm going to set my face, and I like to get the product on my sponge and then just do this. Leave it there so it can bake, and then I'm going to do the other side as well. Like everything else on my face. What I like to do next is go back in with my brush is blending the edge of my highlights so it doesn't look crazy, because that's the last thing you want to do. Step out with the crazy forehead and crazy highlight on your cheeks. And with the Morphe E4, I'm going to use the NYX No Filter finishing powder to make sure everything looks seamless and even, because what I like to do for my next step is take this powder right here, it is nice, and I like to go over my highlights. Now I'm going to take away anything that I was baking before and just blend it in. Now I look like I've lost a lot of my contour, so I'm going to bring that back to life. I love to use the Becca Cosmetic Multitasking powder. This powder is really good. Like, I love this powder. It's just gonna bring back everything that I took away from my face, and we're going to have a beautiful contour. Yes, just keep on watching and I'll show you how. Now I'm applying the Maybelline Fit Me blush. For some reason, I don't have the shade on this particular blush, but this is the one. I'm going to apply that on my cheeks. I'm just going to smile a little bit and then carry that back. For highlight, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlight. A good eyeshadow palette is the Maybelline Lemonade palette. We ordered it off of Amazon, so if you have Prime shipping, that's a really good way of getting it off the Maybelline store. And yeah, let's dive right in. If you want your eyeshadow to pop and last all day, you need to use a really full coverage concealer. And to do so, I use the Makeup Revolution concealers. This concealer is bomb. I use it when I do my cut crease, anything. It's just so good. I don't know, like, I just fell in love with it when I got it. I'm going to go in with the shade Ice Pop and apply that all over my crease. And I'm just gonna do patting motions. That way the product stays a little longer and it is much more pigmented that way as well. It's one of those Morphe brushes that have no name, and I'm going to pick up the shade Sugar Coat and apply that all over my lid. And also I'm doing patting motions, and I'm going slightly above my crease. On that same Morphe M14 brush, I'm going to pick up Sugar Pop again and just apply it on the edge. I'm blending it into the shimmers. On this Ruby Kisses C-Curve eyeshadow brush, I'm going to apply Ice Pop on the right eye. Using the 𝔼𝕪𝕖 eyeliner. For mascara, I'm using the 𝔼𝕪𝕑 mascara. This is a really good mascara. And for lashes, and that's one eye complete. I'm going to do the other one off camera and I'll be right back. So now I'm highlighting the inner corner of my eye with the shade 𝔼𝕪𝕖𝕤. And did I mention how amazing this Morphe setting spray smells? It smells so good. Can I just say this is my all-time L'Oreal favorite lipstick? I mean, this is a nude lipstick and I've never worn any nude lipstick that works on my skin type that I'm very satisfied with. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below of anything you would like to see on my channel, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!